Can a haircut really make you look 10 years younger in just a few hours? The answer might surprise you. So many women over 60 have told me the same thing. When they look in the mirror, they still feel vibrant and full of life inside, but their hair doesn't reflect that energy anymore. Flat, dry, or stuck in the same style for decades, it can make them look older and more tired than they actually feel. And that's exactly why I'm here today. In this video, we're going to explore 3 powerful haircuts that have the ability to refresh your look, boost your confidence, and help you step into the most radiant version of yourself. I'll share real stories from women who decided to take the leap, step out of their comfort zone, and discovered a transformation so striking they said, "I wish I had done this sooner." But this isn't just about hairstyles. You'll also learn practical tips to walk into the salon with confidence, to communicate clearly with your stylist, and most importantly, to embrace beauty at this stage of life not as a way to turn back the clock, but as a way to honor and highlight the woman you've become. So I want to invite you to stay with me until the very end, because sometimes, just one small change is all it takes to open the door to a brand new, brighter, and more inspiring chapter of your life. Have you ever wondered why hair becomes so important once we cross 60? The truth is, hair isn't just hair anymore. It's the frame around your entire face, the border that highlights every smile, every glance, and yes, even every wrinkle we've earned through the years. When we were younger, our hair was naturally fuller, shinier, and had that effortless bounce. But as time goes on, hormones shift, and our hair changes too. It becomes thinner, drier, and loses that natural body we once took for granted. A study published in the British Journal of Dermatology found that more than 60% of women over 55 reported noticeably thinner, weaker hair compared to when they were 30. And this isn't just about looks. It directly impacts how confident we feel, and how others perceive our energy and age. Think of it this way: a beautiful painting without a frame doesn't stand out. Or worse, if the frame is outdated and worn down, it takes away from the beauty of the art. That's exactly what happens with our hair. It's the first thing people see. It surrounds our expressions, our laughter, our stories. Have you ever felt vibrant and youthful on the inside, but then caught a glimpse in the mirror and thought, "Why'd I look older than I feel?" I've been there myself. For nearly 20 years, I kept the same long hairstyle. No trims, no real changes. It was easy to tie back, so I thought I was being practical. But friends would often comment that I looked older than my age. I didn't realize it then, but clinging to that old style was holding me back from refreshing how I presented myself. Psychology research, including insights shared in Psychology Today shows that our hairstyle doesn't just change how people see us, it changes how we feel about ourselves. The right cut can make you smile more, carry yourself taller, and bring a spark back to your eyes. Don't you agree? Just one small change in your hair can completely shift your whole energy. Let me ask you, how long has it been since you last tried something new with your hair? Are you still wearing the same style you've had for 10, maybe even 20 years, simply because it feels safe or comfortable? If so, maybe now is the perfect time to consider a little reinvention. Because hair is not just hair. It's a silent statement of who you are and the vitality you carry inside. A fresh cut can bring confidence, joy, and even a few double takes from the people around you. And that's exactly what we're about to explore next. So let's dive into the first haircut, a timeless favorite that so many women over 60 have embraced as their secret to looking fresh, soft, and effortlessly elegant. It's called the soft layered bob and it might just become your new best friend. Let's talk about one of the most youthful yet elegant hairstyles for women over 60, the soft layered bob. This style usually falls between chin and shoulder length, with gentle layers that frame the face beautifully. Unlike a blunt, boxy bob, the layered version creates natural movement, preventing hair from looking heavy and flat. Why is this cut so effective? As time passes, hair often loses density and falls flat against the scalp, but the layered bob brings life back. Each layer works like a little mirror, reflecting light from different angles, making gray or silver strands look brighter and more youthful. A survey by AARP showed that nearly 70% of women over 60 want a hairstyle that looks elegant but requires minimal daily effort. The soft layered bob is exactly that. I'll never forget a client of mine named Lan, who was 65. She had worn her hair long for almost 20 years, but it had thinned at the crown and looked weighed down. We decided to try a shoulder-length soft layered bob. The result was incredible. Within a week, friends and acquaintances were asking what her secret was, some even guessing she looked 15 years younger. The truth? Just a new haircut. Can you imagine the confidence boost from something so simple? When was the last time someone complimented your appearance after a small change to your hair? If you've ever experienced it, you know the magic of the soft layered bob. From my own experience, I realized how well this cut pairs with accessories. Modern eyeglass frames and a pair of delicate earrings were enough to create a polished, sophisticated look. This haircut doesn't shout, "I'm trying to look young." It whispers, "I know who I am, and I value myself." In terms of upkeep, the bob is wonderfully low maintenance. A trim every 6 to 8 weeks keeps the shape fresh. You can let it air dry for a relaxed, tousled vibe, or blow dry with a round brush for extra volume. A little volumizing spray at the roots and a drop of smoothing serum on the ends. That's all you need for a confident day out. So let me ask you, is your current hairstyle working with you, or do you feel like you're fighting against it every morning? If your hair makes you look tired or older than you feel, maybe it's time for a change. Because the truth is, subtle elegance often carries more power than anything flashy. And the soft layered bob proves it. It won't turn you into your 20-year-old self, but it will highlight the most confident, radiant version of you today. And if you're curious about something bolder, a style that makes an even stronger statement, let's move on to the next chapter, the modern pixie cut. Now let's move on to a cut that has completely redefined what short hair means for women over 60, the modern pixie. This isn't the stiff, boyish haircut you might be picturing. Today's pixie is versatile. It can be soft and feminine with longer layers, or bold and edgy with sharp lines. That flexibility is exactly what makes it such a powerful choice for women who want simplicity, ease, and style, all at the same time. Here's why the pixie takes years off. When hair is cropped short, it pulls the focus upward. Your eyes, cheekbones, and smile instantly become the stars of the show. Stylists often call it a natural facelift, because it literally makes your face look lifted and fresh. And according to a 2022 Good Housekeeping survey, nearly half of women over 60 who went short said they felt at least 10 years younger the very first week. I'll share a story that stuck with me. A 70-year-old artist I met decided to embrace her natural white hair, but instead of letting it grow long, she cut it into a chic pixie. The result? She didn't just look stylish, she became a style icon in her community. Her pixie didn't strip away her femininity. It highlighted her confidence, her energy, and her individuality in a way no long hairstyle ever had. And let me be honest with you, I had my doubts at first too. At 62, I was nervous about trying a pixie. I worried short hair would make me look harsh or take away the softness I wanted. But when I finally did it, I couldn't believe how much younger and brighter my face looked. My eyes popped, my jawline looked sharper, and friends kept saying I looked like a brand new me. Have you ever had that moment where you do one small change, and suddenly everyone notices? That's the magic of the pixie. Another thing I love? The time it saves. Mornings used to be about blow dryers, rollers, and endless sprays. With a pixie, I just work a little mousse into the crown, shape it with my fingers, and I'm done. Yes, you'll need trims every 4 to 6 weeks to keep the shape crisp, but it's a small trade-off for the freedom of low-maintenance style. Let me ask you, are you still clinging to the same hairstyle you've had for decades? Or are you ready to step into something that makes you feel lighter, fresher, and completely in control? Because that's exactly what this cut represents. The truth is, a pixie doesn't take away your femininity. It amplifies it. It tells the world you know who you are, and you're not afraid to show it. Pair it with a bold pair of earrings or a fresh pop of lipstick, and suddenly you're not just turning heads, you're setting the tone. So if you've been craving a bold shift, the pixie might be the perfect next step. And coming up, we'll look at another option for women who want to keep some length, but still want softness, movement, and a touch of playfulness, the shoulder-length shag with bangs. Let's dive into a style that's perfect if you're not ready to go super short, but still want something fresh, modern, and flattering, the shoulder-length shag with bangs. This cut usually falls right around the shoulders, with soft, layered texture throughout and light bangs, often curtain bangs, that gently frame the face. It strikes the perfect balance between feminine, playful, and effortlessly chic. One of the best things about this cut is how well it disguises little imperfections. Those fine lines on the forehead? Wispy bangs can soften or even cover them. Sagging around the jawline or neck. The face-framing layers help draw attention upward, bringing back a youthful balance. And the movement in the layers keeps your hair from looking heavy or flat. Instead, it looks soft, airy, and alive. According to a survey in Allure magazine over half of women in their 60s said adding soft bangs instantly made them feel younger and more feminine. And if your hair is on the thin side, this cut is a game changer. The shaggy layers add volume and fullness, creating the illusion of thicker hair without needing heavy styling products. Let me share a story with you. A friend of mine, 62 years old with a round face, always felt her hair made her look heavier. Her fine, flat strands weren't doing her any favors. We tried a shoulder-length shag with curtain bangs, and the transformation was unbelievable. Suddenly, her face looked slimmer, her eyes brighter, and her whole energy more vibrant. People kept asking if she had changed her makeup routine, when really, it was just the haircut. Do you ever wonder if bangs would suit you? I know a lot of women over 60 hesitate, thinking bangs are too young or too much work. But the truth is, the right style of bangs, light, feathered, or curtain, can be one of the smartest tricks to soften your look and bring a fresh spark to your face. I'll be honest, I was hesitant myself. But when I finally tried curtain bangs, I realized they didn't make me look like I was trying too hard. Instead, they balanced my features, brightened my eyes, and gave me the confidence to smile more freely. And paired with a fresh lipstick shade, like coral or rose pink, the effect was almost instant. Have you ever noticed how one small change, like a haircut and a bold lip, can make you feel like a brand new version of yourself? The shoulder-length shag is also incredibly versatile for everyday life. Air dry it, and you get that relaxed, effortless vibe. Blow dry it with a round brush, and you've got a polished, elegant look for special occasions. It grows out beautifully, too. Just trim the bangs every 4 to 6 weeks and refresh the overall shape every 8 to 10, and you'll always look put together without too much effort. So let me ask you, when was the last time you tried adding bangs or a few layers to your style? Are you open to a small change that could make a big difference in how youthful and confident you feel? Because sometimes, that's all it takes. A few layers, a soft fringe, and suddenly the woman in the mirror looks vibrant, stylish, and completely in her element. And here's the best part. This cut isn't just about looking good at the salon. It's about looking and feeling amazing in your everyday life. Which brings us to an important next step: how to choose the haircut that fits your unique face shape, lifestyle, and personality, so your style feels like you no matter where you go. Before you even step foot in the salon, the most important thing is knowing exactly what you want your new haircut to do for you. Do you want more volume at the crown so your face looks lifted and refreshed? Do you want to keep your natural silver hair and simply find a cut that makes it shine? Or maybe you'd like bangs to soften forehead lines and brighten your expression? Asking yourself these questions ahead of time will save you from that uncomfortable moment of sitting in the chair not quite sure what to say. One of the smartest tricks I've learned over the years is to bring a few reference photos. Not because you want to copy someone else's style, but because pictures help communicate your vision better than words alone. I remember once showing my stylist a couple of photos of women my age with both bob and pixie cuts. It gave her a clear idea that I wanted something modern and youthful, but still elegant. The end result was exactly what I had imagined. Have you ever walked out of a salon disappointed because you and the stylist weren't on the same page? If that's ever happened to you, the solution is simple: ask clear, specific questions. Will this haircut work with my natural texture? How often will I need trims to keep it looking sharp? If I decide to fully embrace my grays, will this cut still suit me? And which products should I have at home so I don't spend forever styling every morning? When you ask these questions, your stylist becomes a true partner instead of just a pair of scissors. And let's not forget, hair doesn't exist in a vacuum. The right accessories can completely elevate your new look. A chic pair of glasses can make a pixie cut look bold and stylish. Delicate earrings can bring out the softness of a layered bob. Even a simple scarf draped over your shoulders can highlight the femininity of a shoulder-length shag. And add in a fresh lip color, like coral or rose pink, and suddenly your whole look feels youthful and radiant. According to a Harper's Bazaar survey, 72% of women over 55 said they felt significantly more confident when they paired a new haircut with the right accessories. That tells us something powerful: the cut itself is only part of the story. From my own experience, I'd say the haircut accounts for about 40% of the transformation. The other 60%? That comes from your confidence, your posture, your smile, your energy. There was a time I had the perfect bob, but because I hunched my shoulders and barely smiled, the style just didn't shine. When I finally stood tall and allowed myself to smile more, the same haircut suddenly looked 10 times better. Don't you agree that a smile can change your entire face? Sometimes it's not just about the scissors, it's about the spirit you bring with you. Try this. Stand in front of the mirror, lift your chin just a little, let your shoulders relax, and smile softly. Notice how much younger and more radiant you look right away. Now imagine pairing that with the right haircut. That's where the magic happens. So remember, choosing the right hairstyle isn't only about the cut. It's about the whole package: your accessories, your attitude, and the confidence you carry into the world. And that's what turns a good haircut into a powerful, lasting part of your style. Up next, let's pull together the key lessons so every woman over 60 can step into the most beautiful, confident version of herself. A haircut can absolutely make you look younger, but what truly makes you radiant is the way you love yourself and the way you choose to show up in the world. Life after 60 is not the time to hide. It's the time to shine, to embrace your elegance, and to express your unique style with confidence. So here's my challenge for you. Try one small change this week. It could be adding soft bangs, a few light layers, or even trying fresh highlights. You'll be amazed at how such a simple step can completely refresh not just your look, but your spirit too. And I'd love to hear from you. Comment below and tell me which haircut inspired you the most, or which one you're thinking of trying. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you can keep discovering fashion and beauty secrets designed for women who want to stay confident, stylish, and radiant at every age. And remember, what you saw today is just one important piece of the puzzle. If you're truly serious about looking younger, feeling confident, and embracing your most beautiful self, then the next video, 3 haircuts to look 10 years younger, powerful healthy aging secrets 60+, is something you cannot afford to miss. Click over and join me there, because that next step could be the key to unlocking the most vibrant version of you.